the news you need to start your day. You're waking up with Good Morning Northwest.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Happy Friday. It's 6:30 on the dot, and you're taking a live look out of our sky cam where looks like rain's in the forecast, huh, Jason?
Definitely off and on. You know, this is plenty of snow there in the past 24 hours. Manastash, Sadis Pass, looking good. Crystal.
All right, thank you, Jason. In our top story, firefighters believe a fatal fire in Moxie started accidentally. They were called to the home on Blossom Drive yesterday morning and found it engulfed in flames. Crews found 61-year-old David Quavito outside of the home and said that his wife was trapped inside. Moxie police officer Leo Hull tried 3 times to reach 60-year-old Connie Sue Quavito, but was unsuccessful. The coroner says she died from smoke inhalation.
We don't have the apparatus to do so, to breathe. But
I feel so much sympathy for the family.
David Quavito is hospitalized with burns. The couple had several animals. We know at least 2 cats and 2 dogs died in the fire. Several fires that burned in brush along State Route 397 are being called suspicious by officials. Crews put out about 5 or 6 small brush fires yesterday near Bryson Brown Road. They were burning along the shoulder, leaving investigators to believe they were intentionally set.
We look for clues, how it started, where it started, the pattern.
Did no property damage. Speaking of damage, cleanup is underway at the Sterling Savings Bank on Grand Ridge Boulevard in Kennewick after a mobile shredding truck crashed into the front entrance. Police believe the Columbia Industries truck may not have been put into park properly. The truck was making a regular stop at the bank yesterday to shred documents when the accident occurred. No one inside the bank was injured. 1 million gallons of water is released into Prosser after a pipe burst, leaving a part of the city covered in mud and water. Prosser police got the call yesterday from a caller reporting water on Highway 22. Moments later, water made its way across the highway into the cemetery that you see here and down towards the Prosser High School football field. It came from a 3 million gallon reservoir on an embankment south of the highway.
Anytime you have a water main break, or will you avoid this in the future?
None of the city's drinking water is contaminated. The cause of the pipe rupture is still being investigated. Water service, though, is fully restored to all homes and businesses. In legal news, a jury decides the fate of a man involved in a fatal hit and run in Wapato.
We, the jury, find the defendant fatality.
Like you just heard, Antonio Morphine is found guilty of hit and run fatality in the death of 14-year-old Shania Jackson on Highway 97. The judge revoked Morphine's bail, and he was taken into custody immediately after the verdict yesterday. Morphine's defense attorneys say it's too early to determine if they will appeal. Sentencing is set for April 16th. 2 students, an 11-year-old and a 12-year-old at Chief Joseph Middle School in Richland, will likely be expelled after yesterday's incident. Police were called to the school on reports of a gun on campus. They say an airsoft or BB gun was brought to school and was pointed at another student. Because it was after school hours, though, the facility did not go into a lockdown. This is expected to be the last day on the job for the Sunnyside Police Chief. Chief Ed Ratter announced this month he's retiring after 34 years with the department. He's been chief of the police force since 2000 and has decided to spend more time with his family. New this morning, for the 3rd year in a row, Cadleck Regional Medical Center in Richland will be displaying a flag today in honor of Donate Life Month, which is in April. Today, families of young organ donors will raise a flag above the hospital. It will fly there the entire month of April. Among those in attendance will be Roxanne Murray, the mother of Sierra Murray. That's the Richland High School student who died in an accident last fall. Today's flag raising will be at 11 o'clock. In news across the country, the Mega Millions jackpot hits an all-time record. Lottery officials now estimate it will hit a staggering $600 million by tonight's drawing. If you win the biggest jackpot in history and take the cash option, you take home more than still buying tickets. New details, runners from across the Northwest are in the Tri-Cities this morning taking part in the annual Badger Mountain Challenge. Today's race runs, get this, 100 miles. It includes a 50K ultra marathon and a 15K trail run and hike. It begins at 7 this morning in Richland at Badger Mountain Trailhead Park. The course goes as far as Prosser before the runners come back to West Richland. Good luck to them. New this morning, volunteers are needed today and tomorrow in the construction of the Mabton Community Park. If you can help out, stop by between 9 and 4 o'clock today or tomorrow. And good luck to 3 dog trainers from the Yakima Valley. They're leaving today for Reno, Nevada to show off their dogs' skills. The women and their pooches are competing against hundreds of dogs at the American Kennel Club National Agility Competition. Agility is a sport in which trainers guide their dogs through a course of jumps, obstacles, and weave poles. Trainers get a map and have 8 minutes to review the course. Then they have 1 shot to perform and win a spot on that podium. So good luck to the local trainers. It's 6:37 on this Friday. Here's a look at today's America's Money.
Stocks are about 40 points in early trading. Well, Crystal, it's Friday. We like to have a little bit of fun on Friday thanks to failedblog.org. It's not safe for work, but it's safe for the show. Let's take a look at the first fail. We have a few wins in here today, too, but kids relaxing in shopping carts. I like the kid watching Cars.
I remember loving to run around as a kid in, sitting in that front seat.
Yeah, I love
the
the front seat.
I know, we all loved it.
Well, because you could look at mommy. And
then
could,
she'd pushing you around the store.
Yeah, it's just like awesome. Hey,
genius.
get the cookies. All right. Kind of similar to our,
We have a lot of these. Cars into buildings, planes into buildings. Interesting.
Yeah. Now we have 2 product wins in a row here, Crystal. I like this. It's kind of the...
Are those wonton or
I like to call it the
fortune
fortune
cookies?
cookie. Yeah. So what I like is they show the woman taking a nap on the bottom there. So that thing's perfect.
It's a multiple purpose item. I like that.
I know my cat would love it.
Yeah,
They could hide
he'd
in there.
get lost.
All right, and one last one. Yes, it's for sleeping as well. It's a, if you need to hug something when you go to sleep, and then you could just hide in it.
Yeah, if you have trouble and you don't like light, there you go.
Yeah, so
like a
anyways,
sleeping
the
bag.
I think that's a perfect present for anybody.
Fails and wins
Yes,
on this Friday
exactly.
morning.
And we got another win coming up.
Yeah, the Easter Bunny's right here in our
Yay!
studio, inviting you and your kids to breakfast tomorrow with Mr. Bunny.
Yay. But hey, next week is Easter, and you have one of our special guests from that holiday.
Yes, Easter officially kicks off tomorrow in Richland because the Easter Bunny is having breakfast with kids. Thanks for being here, Bunny. We appreciate it. And this is Stan Johnson from the Richland Parks and Recreation. So good to see you, Stan.
Oh, good to be here. Good to be
Well,
here.
you've got your big event tomorrow, Breakfast with the Bunny.
We do. We're very excited about that, as Mr. Bunny is, as you can see. Always happy for this day, this weekend,
So
for sure.
cute. This
It
is his time, this time of year,
Yes.
dancing back there. I like it. So what's new this year at the breakfast, Stan?
Wow, we got some new prizes this year. Here's an example. One of the prizes the kids can win if they happen to pick the right egg. And we also have a very special prize for those that come in and pre-register ahead of time. So make sure and come in and register sometime today to be eligible for that prize.
Good idea. And that's the
And
Richland Community Center.
Richland Community Center, you bet.
Fantastic. And this isn't just about the actual breakfast with the bunny, which breakfast is pancakes, right?
Breakfast is pancakes, yeah, pancakes and a few other things too.
Yeah.
So always
the
good.
activities, that's what's so much fun for the
It
kids.
is, yeah. The kids love them. We have arts and crafts activities. This is an example of one of the things the kids can make, and they can kind of look like Mr. Bunny. It's not my size, but and then many others. And every year we come up with a whole bunch of new arts and crafts for the kids to do. Then they get to have their picture taken with Mr. Bunny, so professionally taken photograph.
Very nice.
And then we have the traditional Easter egg hunt to kind of wrap the whole thing up. So.
That's cool. And then in some of those eggs, like you said, are different prizes you can win.
Exactly. You could, yeah. If you get the lucky egg, then you get to bring home some things more than just a little bit of candy and some arts and crafts. So
I
you
like
bet.
that. Now, this is all a big fundraiser for Parks and Rec, right?
That's correct, yeah.
And what do you guys do with the money?
We use the money to help produce the event primarily. So
You got it. I got
that's
Bunny
right.
on my shoulder. Sorry, I got a little distracted
That's
here. But yeah, it goes right back into Parks and Recreation to
You
do
bet.
all the cleanup and everything that you do all year
Yes,
round.
yes,
Stan.
and all of our activities and programs and the use of the community center and that kind of thing.
I
You bet.
like that. I like that a lot. All right, Bunny, so you're going to have a lot of kids coming down tomorrow to have breakfast, pancakes, get the picture. Here's the details. This is tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. That's when the breakfast starts. And then all the activities kick in at 9:30 at the Richland Community Center. How much to attend, though, Stan?
For the kids, it's $5.50 for residents, $6.75 if you're a non-resident. And if you're a parent and you just want to come and have pancakes with your kids, it's $3.75.
That is so affordable.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely. Easter Bunny, thank you so much. This is your time of year, man. We sure appreciate it. And Stan, good luck tomorrow. We hope
Thank
you raise
you.
a lot of money.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, after the break, we're continuing the Friday fun. We have local dancers here to perform from Elite Dance. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. We have a special treat on this Friday. Local dancers are here from the Eastern Washington Elite Dance Teams. The juniors performed for us in our last half hour. These are the senior dancers. Thanks for being here, ladies. Also, we're talking to Maddie Burge and Destiny Ridge. You guys, what's happening in a couple of weeks from now? I think that is the main thing we want to talk about. You had an amazing year, right?
Yes.
So what's happening in Orlando in a couple weeks?
We are going to the World Championship to compete for a world title.
For a world title? I mean, based out of the Tri-Cities, that is quite an accomplishment. How did you get that far? How did you get a chance to go to Orlando?
We've won a national championship that's got us there to get a bid. So we've had to get a bid for both routines, which is really exciting, and we're just happy to go.
My goodness. Is this nerve-wracking, though? I mean, or is it just that you've been preparing for so long, it's like, let's get it over with? What are the feelings among the team?
I think everyone's super excited because this is like everyone's first time really going to Worlds.
Wow.
So everyone's really excited to just go out there and compete.
Absolutely. Well, we're wishing you the best of luck. This is what week in April? A couple weeks from now.
The last weekend.
Last weekend. So you've got a month to prepare. Okay, but you've got to raise money to get there to Orlando. So there's a couple of ways you can help the girls out. Tonight they're going to be selling tickets at the Tri-City Fever game. So help them out, buy the tickets from them. And then this Sunday you can go to Club Elite. It's an all-area high school dance at their studio, which is on North Union Street in Kennewick. It costs $10. It's for high school students, so bring your ASB card, and that's from 9 until midnight. So please support the dancers, and now we're going to see the senior team perform. Ladies, take it away. Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. It's Friday, 5 minutes till 7, and rain is on the way, huh, Jason?
Yeah, it's been here, actually. Sing it, Crystal, and hear some more.
It's Friday.
See, I love it. Looking at snow for the next 2 days as well. Crystal.
All right. It could be a rainy start to the golf season then, because the Fisher Park Golf Course opens today in Yakima for the 2012 season. The par 3 layout located on 40th Avenue starts play today. Depending on the weather, the golf course owned by the city usually operates each year from late March until mid-October. New this morning, a new indoor fun center in Walla Walla is inviting you to the ribbon cutting ceremony this afternoon. Jumpin' Jelly Beans, located on East Poplar Street, has 5 enormous inflatable bounce houses for kids to play in. Inside, there's a 6,000 square foot warehouse. Jumpin' Jelly Beans also has arcade games, a snack bar, and room to book parties. Today's event is at 4. Everyone's welcome. Plans are currently underway for the owners to start a dance class for babies. So that could be cute. Also, Columbia Crest Eye Care is inviting everyone to its reopening celebration today in Kennewick. From 2 to 6, they're going to have a trunk show, a raffle, ribbon cutting. That facility is on West Deschutes Avenue.
What's a trunk show?
A trunk show is different items. So this is an eye center. They'll have different eyewear. Oh,
okay.
And, you know.
You learn something every day.
You learn something every day. Trunk show is kind of a female term anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, and lastly, before we go, over 400 quilts will be on display today and tomorrow at the Three Rivers Convention Center. This is the Tri-Cities Quilt Show. It kicks off at 10 o'clock this morning. It runs tomorrow as well. There's vendors and silent auction items, and it's a busy weekend. A lot going on.
Absolutely. A stitch in time right there.
That's right.
Isn't
it's even called Stars Stitching Something. So
I like it.
You hit it on the nail.
All right, folks. Well, we're looking at shower activity. Already seen it this morning, off and on throughout the day. Definitely going to be some high winds in the 20-mile-per-hour range, so just get ready for a windy, possibly wet day. Rain should continue tomorrow as well to start the weekend.
All right. Don't forget, this Sunday is April 1st.
April 1st.
April Fool's Day.
Again, don't believe anything on the internet except for on capkview.com.
That's right. And good luck tonight in the lottery.
Absolutely.
Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday.
Bye.